Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, and today guys, I have yet another awesome ICO to review for you. This company, this ICO, this platform, and what they're trying to do has the potential to become a multi-billion dollar, if not multi-trillion dollar company. Guys, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Unibright. So Unibright is the unified framework for blockchain-based business integration. So guys, what these people are trying to do at Unibright is they're trying to create a platform and a solution for enterprise and small business type companies to enter the cryptocurrency and blockchain space to develop applications or decentralized applications on the blockchain. So guys, I've been in enterprise B2B type of positions or careers for the last 15 to 20 years. I know this is a huge need for enterprises. I just know it is. GE, Microsoft, Intel, Cisco, IBM, Google, they're all trying to get into this space to help smaller companies or to help any company in general get onto the blockchain and to make it easier for them to integrate with their businesses, right? So that is exactly what Unibright is trying to do. They're trying to create a templatized way for big enterprises or B2B companies to enter the blockchain space and to make it easier for them to develop their own blockchain, their own cryptocurrency, their own decentralized apps based on a framework of templates that can be utilized and leveraged to do so, right? So it doesn't have to be reinvented every single time. Okay, so let's jump into the actual business and ICO itself, right? Because I think there's a lot of potential here, and I want to show you guys. I may need to make, excuse me, I may need to make another video or two about this particular company because there's so much here that it's going to be difficult to cover in just a short YouTube video, but I'm going to attempt to do it, right? Okay, so what is Unibright? Let's go down and let's check out exactly what they're doing. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this platform, into this vision, and I think the vision is sound. I think the opportunity is clearly there because it's clear that blockchain is here to stay. It's clear that enterprises are looking to enter the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, but they may not have blockchain developers at their disposal, and so they may need a better solution, a more turnkey solution to building out a decentralized application on the blockchain itself. And that's what Unibright is here to do, to provide a template-based or a turnkey solution for enterprises and large-scale businesses to enter the cryptocurrency space by helping them build out decentralized apps on the blockchain with their system, right? Okay, so let's look at the company itself. What is Unibright? Unibright, excuse me, Unibright is a team of developers with 20 plus years of experience in business integration. Nowadays, most companies have a strong interest in blockchain technology, but struggle to use it. Very, very true. This is why we created the Unibright framework. Unibright makes it easy to integrate blockchain technology into existing businesses. You just need to choose the right template. Everything else will be generated automatically, right? So they're looking to templatize based on specific use cases or specific applications. They're looking to templatize how companies may get data onto the blockchain, onto this kind of decentralized ledger, right? that they're building out. So, okay. Keep going down. Okay, so why do we want to do this, right? So blockchain developers are expensive, they're rare, smart contracts are complex, and any bug is critical, right? So companies now that want to enter the blockchain space, you know, developers that know a thing or two about blockchain and cryptocurrency development are in high demand. They're rare. You know, it's an emerging technology. It's a new technology coming out. Not a lot of developers know how to actually program and code in blockchain, right? To build an application on the blockchain, right? So Unibright has developed a visual workflow designer to give anybody the ability to craft a powerful blockchain-based solution with no coding skills, with no expensive developers required. They just simply need to define the business integration workflows visually and then use their workflow designer tool to actually execute in coding what you actually want to code in the blockchain itself, right? So that's one. Second problem is that it's difficult to update and deploy smart contracts to different blockchains, right? So the Unibright contract lifecycle manager transforms visually designed workflows into platform-dependent code at the push of a button. It generates smart contracts for the most appropriate blockchain application. So the deployment is going to be very easy through this turnkey solution that Unibright is developing out, right? Okay, so the third problem, companies don't understand how to parse the data from a blockchain into something useful for employees and customers, right? So that's very true. Even if you have data on the blockchain, how do you parse it? How do you look through it? How do you actually visualize it? How do you make it useful for an end user that doesn't know how to tap into code, right? That needs an interface on the front end to see what that code is actually trying to tell them, to understand what that smart contract actually represents and what terms are actually in that smart contract, right? So the Unibright Explorer, it's a tool that kind of is an overlay to the data, which is more of a visual layer to help you understand those details of the smart contract itself, right? So the Unibright Explorer monitors the ongoing business processes across all smart contracts and related systems. It helps present on and off-chain data to a useful, easy to understand dashboard. So it's like creating a dashboarding tool from blockchain or smart contract data, right? Very cool. Next, the team needs to integrate the blockchain into their existing ERP and IT systems. A huge problem, huge undertaking, right? The Unibright connector connects existing IT landscape with different blockchains and smart contracts using the set of predefined smart adapters. So similar to what many companies, internet and digital marketing companies are doing, they're building these API connector marketplaces, right? Think of Marketo, think of Salesforce, think of these big name digital marketing companies and sales companies like Salesforce. They're creating these app marketplaces which make it very, very easy to connect a particular system to another system, right? So Unibright is doing the same thing, but for blockchain, right? To connect blockchains and blockchain technology to ERP, IT solutions and systems, right? To make it turnkey, to make it push button so you don't have to code. So what I can see is a revolution among kind of API integration technology now shifting away from system to system integration to blockchain to enterprise integration type of solutions, right? Very, very similar, but it's kind of the start of something that's very big, that's already big in the development space, the marketing space, sales space, technology space, the software as a solution space. This is already a very big thing. It's already a very big business, and they're trying to Unibright's trying to bring this to the blockchain to do the same thing for blockchain decentralized applications. So if you look at here, here's kind of the 4-package suite of the products that Unibright will be offering to the marketplace. And if you take a look, you could kind of look. Here's the Workflow Designer. It's a tool that just lets you workflow out what you want to accomplish on the blockchain. It lets you visually represent that, and then they'll execute it on the back end. Same with the Contract Lifecycle Manager. Same type of thing here. It'll show you all of the details in plain English. The Unibright Explorer will give you an interface to translate all of these, data and requirements into something visual that you can actually look at. And then the Unibright connector will actually enable people to connect whatever ERP or IT system they may need to with the blockchain itself, right? Very, very cool. All right, so use cases. And I'm not going to go through all this. Again, I said this review could take a very long time. I mean, this technology is sophisticated. It's very complex, but it's very, very well thought out. And here's a number of use cases that it addresses. And basically, they're saying this is 9 templates for most common use cases that are already developed, even more in a pipeline. So when enterprises are looking to get onto the blockchain, right, to develop a decentralized application on the blockchain, there's likely a number of kind of predetermined things that they need to do in order to do that, right? And here are a couple of use cases of, different types of smart contracts that can be templatized in a fashion that Unibright has kind of laid out right here, right? So one of them is multi-party approval, right? Multiple parties need to approve something in the form of a smart contract. This can be templatized, and that's what they're doing here, right? They're integrating suppliers' approval processes into the blockchain by connecting their ERP systems with a project manager, with sourcing departments, and they're putting all of the terms of purchasing, of sourcing, of the agreement and the contract into the smart contract on the blockchain, right? So that's kind of one use case, right? Second use case is batch tracing. I'm not going to get into the details here, but batch tracing is essentially to monitor things like on a supply chain, if you will, right? That's what that means, right? Asset lifecycle. So how does an asset go from kind of inception, production, processing to distribution? This is a template for that. request for quotation. So when you go out to request a quote from a company for a particular product or service, there's a series of steps that go into that. They're trying to automate all of that whole process into the blockchain by using this template. Shipping process monitoring, right? So shipping is a big thing. You ship something, but there's a number of checkpoints that go along. The tracking number, the signatures, the facilitation at the actual shipping plants, the post office, wherever it is. A lot of checkpoints. They're trying to bring that onto the blockchain. Invoice releasing, new hires, insurance claim processing. The list goes on and on and on. Very smart that they're templatizing this. I mean, it's a very, very, very good idea. And every single one of these use cases that they're laying out here, they actually go through and list out what it is. They list out the challenge of the particular use case and the solution that Unibright has for the particular problem that they see. I highly recommend you go through and read through all of these if you're serious about investing in Unibright. This is a groundbreaking technology. I am very bullish on Unibright, and even more so after doing this video review, because it's just making me think of all of the business opportunities that this is going to create. All of the, I mean, the business plan here can go on and on and on and on. I mean, it gets its fingers into so many different avenues of business. It's insane. I mean, business integration obviously going up, technology, blockchain technology obviously going up. They claim that the market opportunity, the global market opportunity for blockchain technology will continue to experience exponential growth, and system integration in the market will surpass 500 billion by 2025. I very, very much believe that figure. I think that number could even go higher. I mean, the world is digitized, guys. The world is shifting into a blockchain type of technology, guys. What better company is positioned to templatizing and framing this out for companies to more easily come onto the blockchain with a turnkey solution than Unibright? I mean, this is great stuff here, right? This team, very, very experienced, got PhDs in here, gosh, I can't say enough positive things about this team. Go check them out. Go to their LinkedIn profiles. Check out the advisors as well. They have a vast experience of vast experience in the crypto space. So again, check this out. I'm not going to go through all the profiles, but I wanted to show you what this technology is because the potential is massive. It's massive. So, okay, their Telegram channel has about 10,000 members already. This is a relatively new ICO. I'm going to get into the token details in a second. The Twitter profile has about 4,000 users. If you go over to their Bitcoin Talk profile, you're going to see 38 pages already, and that's quite a bit of interest already going on. I definitely highly recommend you go check out the project summary. It's a 5-page summary of what the company does, how they work, lists out what they do, the problems and solutions they're trying to create, the templates that I just talked about. Highly recommend you go look at. Also, here's kind of a pitch deck. If you want a very quick, easy way to understand what Unibright's doing, go check out their pitch deck. It's very easily laid out. Very, very well put together, I think. I mean, these people have been doing this before. And just this itself will give you tremendous insight into how this company works, and the potential opportunity here that you see. The white paper was obviously written by researchers, PhDs. They've written it in the format of kind of a research paper, which again makes me think that these people are experienced. They know what they're doing. They're not some just people trying to put together or throw together a company. They've thought very, very deeply about this, which is a very, very good sign for me. So the token sale itself, if you want to contribute and you want to participate in the token sale, click on token sale right up here, and I'll put the link in the show notes here. You have 24 days until the token sale ends. It ends on May 20th, so you have plenty of time. They've raised over 15,000 Ethereum and 56 Bitcoins already. They're about 75% to their goal, and that's going up as we speak. Total supply of UBT tokens will be 150 million in supply. The initial price will be 14 cents. Very, very good price point, guys. I think it's very, very good to get in at a price point. Their supply is quite high. It's higher than, some are 20 million. These are 150 million, so the supply is high. But I think that's okay because the number of businesses this can affect is going to be tremendous, right? Okay, so what else here? Smart contract creation. Yeah, I mean, this is really it. I could spend so much time going into the use cases on this one. It is, I mean, I can't even tell you. I've already, been on this video for a while. Maybe I'll do a part 2 here, but I think Unibright has a fascinating potential. I'm going to go and invest some money into this literally right now. I may actually record that after the fact. But I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not telling you to go throw all your money into this, but I am saying that I am bullish on this, right? I am bullish that I think the price can go up. I am not recommending that you put all your money into it. Again, talk to your financial advisor, but I think this is a very, very bullish opportunity and will grow in 2018, 19, 20, and beyond. As cryptocurrency takes hold, as more businesses get into cryptocurrency, Unibright is going to be the forerunner to help companies get into the blockchain that may not have developers to help do that themselves, right? So tremendous opportunity here, guys. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Click on that little red subscribe button below and let me know what you think of this review, and let me know even more so what you think of Unibright itself. Shout out, guys, to the guys at Unibright. Love what you're doing. If you're watching this, thank you so much. Very excited to see this technology come out. And if you ever want to do an interview, I'm here for you. See you guys.